I did want to talk a little bit about some of our some news. We had the Greenbelt Festival of Lights over the weekend, and it went great. I was there all day Saturday and a couple of hours on Sunday, and we had lots of people stop by. It wasn't as busy of a fair as in past years because of the weather on Saturday, but we still got a bunch of people signing up for our email list, and we sold some books, so it was very exciting. I did want to share one quick thing, and actually Alex always has such good timing on these things. It's a trick that Alex taught me that I found so useful at the festival, and it's about how to sell your book, and it's just the simple little thing that I think helped me to sell more books. And I don't see a copy. I thought there was a book standing by, but can I use your notebook as my sample? It's so simple. It was just this. Let me tell you about my book. And you hand them your book. And once they have it in your hand, it's so much easier to complete the sale. And it was like Alex told me about it. I put it in practice, and I sold some books. So I was like, this is brilliant. This is the best. I'm going to share this with everybody.
I didn't make it up. Barbara Morrison taught that to me, so
yeah.
I'm just passing it on.
Yeah, it's just a simple thing that I think really helped my sales. So. But it was a lot of fun. I don't know if anybody who was there wanted to say anything about their experience, but anyway, we also wanted to acknowledge NaNoWriMo because we had some people who participated. Candace, did you finish? Did you come close?
I got to the 50,000. It was a struggle getting it put in at that last night because it really was the last minute that I finished, which is not me, but that day it was. Awesome. It was a struggle. It was a struggle the entire month, but it was a wonderful struggle because having a deadline to work to is how I work. Yeah. And I meet deadlines, not always prettily. I met it.
Well, congratulations. That's fantastic. Yay.
Doesn't mean a finished book. It's just it's a start.
It's a big start.
Yeah.
Did anyone else participate? I'm curious. Not this year? All right. Well, awesome. That's so cool.
Could I just make a mention, because I'm going to owe somebody some money. For new members, the first time you come to the meeting, it's free. After that, it's $5, or you can join the membership by filling out this pamphlet that you see on the table here. And it's a fairly nominal fee for the annual membership.
Right. I always forget that part. There is its first meeting's free. But we're always happy to have as many people as we can. So please, come. Let's see. The upcoming chapter meetings, we have a couple of fun ones. In January, we'll be meeting on the 3rd at 10:30 in the morning. And Kat Spitzer, president of the Annapolis chapter, is going to present about growing your resume and staying positive in the face of rejection. And then in February, Michael Doherty is going to present on crowdfunding. He's been to a few of our meetings. He's a real dynamic guy, so it should be a really good presentation. And we have more scheduled for future meetings, but you guys will have to, sit on the edge of your seats and wait till we unveil them. We've been adding, trying to do achievements during these opening minutes, and so I'm wondering if anybody has any really great things that happened to them in the last month, anything that you want to share to say that something good happened to you. Anything? Isolde?
Well, a couple of things. One, I did an informal NaNoWriMo and I got to 66,000 words. But I didn't want to play NaNoWriMo because that's too much pressure, but I did get to 66,000 words. And this is very timely for me because I just today found the programmer for the app based on the book of my tarot card interpretations. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So today was huge in finding somebody who wants to do the programming for my iPhone and Android apps for this. So it's for this particular writing project. So it's very exciting.
Very awesome. Awesome. Congratulations. Yeah. Anyone else? Okay. All right. Well, let's get started. So, round table. We have two tables set up here because I know that people are in different stages of writing, and some of you might find one exercise more helpful than the other, or maybe you want to do both exercises. But after I present them, figured you can choose which table to sit at, and then about 30 minutes in, I'll say if you want to switch and work on the other exercise, do so now, and you can mingle with a different group of people, or you're welcome to stay and continue hashing out and discussing with the group you're with. So it's two exercises. One is selling points. Let's see. So I didn't pass these out because I have them at the tables where I think people are going to be, but I'll just, I think this will be fine anyway. One of them is selling points. The exercise is to come up with 3 to 5 selling points about your book. The features that make your book something somebody's going to want to buy. What is it that makes people want to buy your book? And I think of this as what you see on the back of a book, the bullet points that you might see if it's a nonfiction book. But it applies to fiction as well. What is it that your book offers that makes people want to buy it? What is the marketing hook? Come on in. Hi, with the Maryland Writers Association. Yeah, come on in. So that's one exercise, and it sounds simple, but it's actually a little bit harder than you might think to come up with 3 to 5 things that are worth saying about your book. So it can be helpful to have other people to bounce ideas off of. And after you've got those ideas, hopefully there will be time to go back around the group to say, how can I improve on these ideas to make the book even more marketable? So I've found maybe these kernels that say that this is what makes my book different and special and worth buying, but when I compare it to the competition, maybe I could bump up my game a little bit and make it a little bit better. So there is a little sheet with some question prompts for doing the exercise, and then also some question prompts for how to evaluate the competition. At the other table, we're going to talk about the 30-second elevator pitch, which is where you take 30 seconds to entice somebody to buy your book. You can use this to sell just about anything. Some people use it to sell themselves. But let me give you an example. Hi, I'm Katherine Pickett. I'm the owner of Pop Editorial Services and the author of Perfect Bound, How to Navigate the Book Publishing Process Like a Pro. I've been an editor for 15 years, and in that time, I've edited roughly 300 books. I wrote Perfect Bound to help authors create a high-quality, highly marketable book. Readers tell me that they find Perfect Bound has given them direction for their project and has provided answers to questions about the publishing process that they couldn't find anywhere else. I think you'll appreciate how much time and money you save when you know how to publish the right way. Can you tell me about your project? So that is actually roughly what I came up with on my own, and then I found this very handy diagram of a 30-second elevator pitch. It's produced by Fred Miller. He is really great at this. I saw a presentation on him. He does no-sweat marketing, and he has a no-sweat elevator speech, and his info is on the bottom of the handout here. But you go through and answer really 7 key questions to come up with this 30 seconds of oomph, you know, this is who I am, what I do, what I have, and why you want it. And you just do it real quick. It's hard. It's really hard to get it down to 30 seconds. I'm sure everybody here has been in a room where somebody said, oh, tell me about your book. How am I going to narrow this down to 30 seconds or something? But it's important to do because it is how you keep, it's a first step to selling your book. Because people have limited attention spans. And so you want to hook them some more, hook them some more. If you can get them through the 30 seconds so that at the end they still want to talk to you, then you can go on to a broader pitch about your book. So there's a form with questions for how to do this. There's another handout for a little bit more tailored to fiction, which Carol Lee put together. Was it for the last conference? Is that right? So this has, in the middle, there's a very simple little formula for a fiction 30-second thing, and it's when character discovers catalyst, she must overcome problem before impending doom, or else, whatever your stakes are. So you can use that formula to summarize your book when you're talking.
If there's ever a video version,
Thank you very much.